shit on. Like, I was a disgusting motherfucker. So that nasty ugliness side of me, I'm like, damn, I will never forget that side. Like, damn, I was a fucking animal.
Yeah.
You gotta lower yourself to become a fucking animal.
Crazy, huh?
Yeah, man, that shit is crazy.
People,
but
a lot of people hear they hear that story, they be like, shit.
Yeah.
I didn't know you was like that. You know,
that's why my shorty, when I went on a visit, I'm on a visit and shit, and she like, what the fuck is that on your teeth? I'm like, what? She like, it was shit. And she like, what the fuck? Because the police, I remember the boss chairs, you got to sit down, the metal detector joints. When you sit down, you can ring if you got something up in you.
Yeah.
So I had a razor in me, and I kept ringing. So they put me in the observation room. So, you know, they feed you whatever for you could
shit. Flush it out.
Yeah. So they kept coming in with the little joint and watching me while I shit, and then they go through your shit with their gloves on. So what I used to do is I ask them for
Do they put you on that chair when you like getting transferred to the new jail?
Yeah, so I was going to court.
Okay.
I went down for family court, and when I was coming back through downstate, my shit was ringing. So I kept ringing, like, why you keep ringing? I'm like, oh, now I got a bullet in my back. They're like, well, your back ain't ringing, your ass is ringing. I guess maybe from what I ate and the burner didn't go all the way up in me, so it was right there, whatever, but that chair was strong. That shit kept ringing. I'm like, damn.
You was like,
so it's like, yo, put him in the observation cell. They put me in the observation cell. I had to go up in the observation cell. When they watch me, and they sit right there in the chair and was just looking at me. Seeing what I do. I'm in there, I got a sheet and a mattress on the floor. And that was it.
Yeah, I heard about that shit. I never experienced that.
You experienced that?
No.
That shit was crazy.
Well, they just put you in a room. The room will have anything in it?
Empty room. Like this room, just imagine nothing in here. All it had was a heater. The heaters that go around
no way
the room.
You can hide nothing, really.
Check it. So I'm up in the room. I just got a sheet and I got the mattress. So I'm sitting there and the seal looking at me and I'm just sitting on the mattress looking at him. And my mind is going, damn, how the fuck you gonna get around this? Because it's gonna come up out of me.
Yeah.
So I lay down and I got my legs up and I'm pushing. So I get the razor out, but it's covered in shit. So now I gotta take it and put it in my mouth. So I got it in my mouth. And now I tell the seal, yo, I gotta take a shit. So boom, I take a shit. And now I'm thinking, what am I gonna do with this shit? Because you know, in an observation cell, they gonna come to you and search you, open your mouth and all that other shit.
Yeah, of course.
So I'm laying in the bed. I'm like, yo, seal, I need a blanket, man. It's cold in here. They like, nah, all you get is that sheet. So I'm like, damn. So I take the razor out, take it out the plastic, take it off the tape, and I put it in my mouth, and I'm under the sheet like this, and I'm trying to break it. And when I bit, it popped, and it cut all my mouth. My teeth in the back is all broken down to this day.
Fuck.
Broke all my teeth. I'm like, oh, shit. And I'm spitting it out under the joint. It's blood everywhere.
Oh,
I'm
man.
like, oh, shit.
What the fuck?
So now I got my head balled up. I come up out of the sheet, and I'm looking at the police. The police is sitting there looking at me. So I moved the mattress back, because I told you it's a heater in there.
Yeah.
So I moved the mattress back to the corner of the heater, and I go under the sheet, and I'm touching the heater, and then there was a little slot right there. So I started taking the pieces of my tooth out and all that, and I'm up under there putting the shit up under the covers. And you know how I'm holding the cover up, and I'm looking at the shadow of the officer to see if they're gonna come in. Put it under there, and I come up out the joint. They come inside the cell. They're like, yo, come on, we're gonna take you back down to the chair. They take me down there. While I'm down there, they in there searching the room. God's my witness, bro. I got back in the chair. I'm not ringing. The police is like, why you not ringing? You just was ringing yesterday. I said, I told you it's a bullet. The bullet be moving around. They're like, nah, get in this cell. So they go in the cell. They don't find nothing. They're like, oh. So I'm like, I'm telling you, like, oh, you want to play crazy? You know what they did with me? They put me in the crazy house. Just because they couldn't find nothing, they knew I had something, they put me in the crazy house in downstate in the bug out unit.
Wow.
I'm like, why the fuck is y'all put me in here for? They're like, nah, you want to play us? We gonna play. And I was only going through for court. I was only in transit. I was just supposed to go through and go back to my jail. The motherfuckers kept me in the bug out unit. So while I'm in the bug out unit, the nurse come, I'm like, yo, I'm not crazy. Why they got me here? She like, nobody crazy. All the crazy dudes in there like, yeah, we not crazy. I'm like, no, I'm really not crazy. Yeah. They're like, yeah, whatever. Every day I used to be on my window, yelling out to everybody that walked past. The civilians that's walking past, like, yo, please, yo, boom, giving them my people phone number. It was one civilian. That motherfucker listened to me. He was like, all right, I'm gonna do it for you. I ain't believe it. A day later, he called me down. I went to the office. He was like, yo, listen, you got 2 minutes. Get on the phone. Hurry up and call who you could call. He said because he knew. He went and checked to see who I was. He like, you ain't supposed to be in here. You supposed to be over in Woodburn.
Yeah.
Called my people, my girl and all that. They called Albany and all that. And they wound up coming. Sergeant told me, he said, yo, you better never come through here again. Next time we gonna fuck you up. You better never come through here.
It was tight. They didn't find nothing.
They was tight. They couldn't find nothing.
And you freaked it.
Word.
You put it off. You pulled it off.
Yeah, I pulled it off that time.
Yeah, you pulled it off. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, bro. That shit was crazy.
So
man.
from that was a hell of a fucking experience right there.
Yeah, man.
On some G shit. After that, what happened? You wound up going home.
Yeah. I made the parole board, came home, welcome. And I always had family support, always had love.
Yeah, so how was it, coming home? I mean, 21 years, right?
Yeah.
I mean, shit, this is a long time, man. 21 years is 20 fucking 1 years.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's like half of your life.
Yeah, hell yeah. That was more than half of my life because I wasn't even 21 yet when I went in.
Look at that
I
shit.
did more time in jail than I did in the streets.
Yeah.
And that's why I tell people now, like, I'm not playing catch up, but I'm just still growing. I've been home going on 10 years now, but I'm still just starting to grow. I've been going for 21.
Wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with you feeling good.
Hell yeah.
Treating yourself. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with none of that. Fuck that shit. You was gone for a long time.
Always a work in progress, man.
You always got to take care of yourself. You know what I'm saying? Especially and treat yourself.
Yeah,
because I get the same shit. Damn, Pete, you been home all this years and all that, but man, I treat myself every day, man.
Yeah. You
know
got
what I'm saying?
man.
Because, the moments and shit, we get those back.
Definitely, bro.
You know what I'm saying? So we just got to live life, you know what I'm saying? Make the best of it while we are here now.
Hell yeah, definitely.
You know what I'm saying?
Bro.
So you been home since 2012. What you been doing since you been home?
Well, when I first came home, I went for a job, was denied and all that based off of my record, criminal history, this and that. And I remember coming home. After that job, I got it, but then corporate wound up shooting me down.
Okay, you got the job and then corporate caught on and they was like, he's a felon.
Yep.
And that's fucked up because they really technically ain't supposed to fire you and nothing like that. They're not.
And I never knew when I came home, I had a certificate of relief for disability, meaning that they cannot use nothing of your past against you. That's a certificate of release and a certificate of good conduct. I had that when I walked out of Clinton. They gave me that shit. I'm one of the first dudes that had a murder that got that certificate coming out the door. Wow. Nobody never got it. I got that shit so much. But I never knew the power in it. Yeah. So when I went for the job, I got it, boom. I could have used that.
You could have used that.
Yeah, but I didn't know. I ain't use it.
Yeah.
But when I was driving home on the bus, I was on Roosevelt Island, I thought it was like a fucking fly on my face, and I'm like brushing this shit. I was motherfucking crying. I'm like, what the fuck? And I'm self-talking myself like, damn, man, I fucking did all this time, man. I'm ready. I want to work. I want to do the right thing. These motherfuckers deny me. Then I said, man up, nigga. I said, never again. I don't give a fuck who it is. What deny me, I'm not accepting no. From here, they say no. Over here, they going to say yeah. So I kept pushing.
Absolutely.
I wound up getting a job. I was working for Arizona Trucking. I was working for Audi of Brooklyn. I used to drive a school bus. I got a bunch of jobs. I had 1,000 jobs since I've been on Con Edison, everything. So
and you've been home 9 years?
9 years.
Wow, that's what's up, man.
Then I grew tired of working for people because I seen the money I was making all of these companies.
Right.
When I was working for Con Edison, I'm like, they make over fucking $20 billion a year.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, damn. I was making good money. I was making $3,000, $4,000 every 2 weeks, but I'm like, damn, man, I need more. That's why I need in that position. I need my own. So then that's when I got into get my LLC and start my own business. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's why I tell young brothers, it's not hard. You just got to apply yourself. And you got to never give up. And that's what happened with me. I came home. People still going to view us as criminals that we used to be. You know what I'm saying? You're never going to get that stigma up off of you. Do you accept it or you just keep moving? And that's what I did. I just kept moving and got my own business going, popping. And
you're just a living testament that you could, the key here is just to never give up.
That's right.
And believe in yourself.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of brothers come home, they lost. They ain't got no education. They ain't got no family. Embrace them when they come home. They don't know how to take the train. I mean, they don't know how to get the fucking ID. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Shit like that. So it's complicated for a lot of brothers too. You know what I'm saying? But the key to it all is just not to give up.
That's right.
Because if you never gave up and you did 30 years, 20 years in prison, Why come home and give up? Because I seen that.
What we was getting in prison.
You know that, right? You seen that, right?
Yeah,
When brothers come home and they be in jail and they do well while they in jail.
Hell yeah, living good.
Then you see them in the street and they fucked up.
Yeah.
And you trying to figure this shit out because some people just get used to that life.
But they used to getting taken care of.
That's what I'm saying. They get used to that life.
Yeah.
3 meals, you know what I'm saying? Like you get 3 meals regardless of what in prison. So you don't get that out here. You know what I'm saying? You got to fetch for yourself. You got to go out there and, do what you got to do for yourself. You know what I'm saying? In order to survive. So a lot of people fail. A lot of brothers fail. Definitely. A lot of brothers don't do it the way you have done it. You know what I'm saying? Or I have done it. You know what I'm saying? A lot of brothers is more weak-minded. They have the education or the support. You know what I'm saying? And we trying to get, this. We at a stage, where in my show, like we trying to implement, and get like a whole new where we be able to help brothers come home. We trying to see we could work with other companies and all that shit where we could get to where we could start helping brothers when they come home out of jail. You know what I'm saying? Like say, on your day off, you know what I'm saying? I got my 5 guys that I could depend on that you could take Julio that just came home for 13 years and take him to get his license, his driver's, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I want to start doing shit like that where we could stop helping brothers because a lot of brothers is fucked up. They come home, they don't got nothing, man. No support. They don't have no clothes.
And they don't know how to do it. And that's what I said. Yeah, they stuck. And that's what, and I blame the system at the same time because they give them $40 and put them on the bus and tell them, go ahead, fuck on out of here. With nothing. Fend for yourself. So then I feel, and that's what I do on my channel, on 10 Toes Down. I speak about prison reform and brothers that's coming home and the help. I had started a bus service. I was going to the prisons and doing all that
shit. See?
You know what I'm saying? I had a van service.
That's
and all
dope,
that.
Man.
So
that's dope,
I believe that same thing you just said, that's crazy how great minds think alike. I had the same thought of saying, listen, get a van, and for all the brothers that's coming home, go pick everybody up. Today is DMV day. We're going to the DMV. Everybody going to go get their ID.
Yeah.
Then next day, okay, this is going to be job day. We take everybody out where everybody got to go get their job. Where you going at? Where you got to interview at? Where you got to interview? And take them and show them the way. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Boom.
it.
Then get out the van, take them on the train, get the metro cars. All right, boom. Then you catch this train, you go over here. Because brothers be lost. And when you get that support, I guarantee you, the recidivism rate will drop drastically. Because now we got that support. We got brothers who we can identify with.
Facts.
Because if I came home and I see you, and I'm like, damn, he up. How he get up like that? Oh, I could do it.
Dip sets like I'm fucking with Jim. 20 stones in my watch cost a stack and I ain't missing a gym. Old heads, you ain't fucking with them. All my niggas do drive by, circle the block and shoot you again.
10 Toes Down TV.